We have to let go of this notion that for Apple to win, Microsoft has to lose.
Well, let's discuss Apple's success then. Mark Skilton is a Professor of Information Systems at the University of Warwick, and he joins us now from Coventry. Mark, thank you very much for your time. So how has Apple become so dominant then in the market over the last 40 years? What's their secret?
Well, they're really famous for their ability to take an idea, an existing idea, I would say, and convert it into a highly desirable product that a lot of mass market appeal. And you just look at their track record. You know, they introduced the Macintosh in 1984, which is the world's first PC with a GUI and a mouse. They invented the mouse. You look at 2003, the iPod, then 2007, the famous iPhone, which redefined the telephone market, and the iPad, the iWatch. They really have trailed that blazed that trail into the market and gained the benefit of that so far.
Are they at the peak of their power as a company right now? Can they continue this success?
Well, that's a good question, because we're now, what I would argue, is in the era of the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence. But in the Internet of Things, it needs to have a much more broader canvas of connected cars, connected home and things like that. So yes, last year they scored their highest revenue ever. They have a large equity base of $160 billion capital, which is more than most small countries' GDP. So, but the question is, have they got the design and products to go forward with?
We've got about 60 seconds left, if that's okay. I mean, you asked the question yourself there, have they got the designs and the products to go forward with? How has the company changed since the death of Steve Jobs? Which direction are they going in now?
Well, they just seem to be putting out the same form, the same sort of product. And I think that the real question where they need to think about is what is going to be the next big thing. You know, is the watch hasn't been quite as game-changing as we expected, is Apple TV or the connected car. So really their challenge is coming up with the next big thing.
Okay, Mark Skilton, thank you very much for your time. We'll watch this space and see what Apple does over the next 40 years. Thank you very much, Mark.